This summer, I'll mark 2 decades of reporting local news here in Austin. And we've been through some major times of crisis together. Our city's response to Hurricane Katrina, hosting thousands of evacuees. The Memorial Day floods of 2015.
We've got breaking news here to bring you. Tony's been working the phones and his sources to confirm this.
And 2 years ago, when a serial bomber attacked our city.
Got an explosion inside the vehicle.
But there has never been a time, at least over such a long period, when our community has needed urgent yet thoughtful and calm information. This week is my 4th working 100% from home, coming to you live here on KVUE from my home office, writing news articles for the Austin American-Statesman, and giving you information on social media.
I do also want to let you know that
in the past month, my colleagues and I have turned our kitchen tables, living rooms, and spare bedrooms into mini news bureaus. I'm fortunate to be staying inside, but many of my colleagues have to be on the street to do their jobs. And across our city, journalists are doing that every day. Yes, taking precautions, but still putting their own health at risk to bring you information about how to protect yourself and your family. Last week, I learned a colleague at the Statesman, a photographer who's been covering the local COVID-19 story, had been diagnosed with the virus and was in the hospital. We are all so lucky that she's recovering. Journalism has recently taken a beating. We've been called the enemy of the people, and even just a few short weeks ago, we were accused of trying to scare the public about this pandemic. But I'm not talking about what goes on in the Washington press corps or in the national media. What I'm talking about is community news, journalists right here in Austin, whose only goal is to give you meaningful information to keep you safe and informed. When we finally get past this, whenever that may be, there are many heroes. Doctors, nurses, first responders, grocery store workers, restaurant employees, and transit workers that we will celebrate, as we certainly should. But I also hope in the aftermath that people will develop a new appreciation for local journalism. And if I had my wish list filled, it would translate to new viewers, subscriptions, or even something as little as a social media follow. I was pleased a couple of weeks ago when local officials here in Austin deemed the news media an essential business. It was a way of reminding the public of what I and my colleagues believe in the depths of our hearts. Yes, our work matters, especially when lives are on the line.